So what we have discussed so far, we will try to apply into our application. Okay, so first of all, I would like to briefly revise what we were doing in project, this bank project. Okay, and then we will extend it. Okay, so we had two classes mainly. One was called bank account. Okay, this bank account class had few fields. What were the fields in bank account? Hmm? Account holder name, account number, and balance, right? And it had some const did you provide any constructor? Hmm? Two constructors, no? One constructor was a normal constructor, that means it is not taking any parameter. Okay, and another constructor with all three parameters, right? With all three parameters, that is account holder, account number, and balance. Okay, this was one constructor, and we also provided some methods to it. Mainly you provided getter methods, accessors, right? Yes, you provided getters, right? You also provided toString, right? This is what we currently have in our bank account class. Anything else? Hmm? That's it. So let us imagine this is our class diagram, and we also had one more class called bank. Okay, and what were the fields of bank? There was only one field. What was that? Hmm. Array list. Array list of bank account type, and we called it account list or accounts. This is one class, that is one class. Okay, and as per whatever we have already discussed for the last few days, okay, we discussed about one type of a relationship. And what is that? When we are having one class, okay, having a variable of another class type, okay, then what is that relationship is called? When one class is holding object of another class. Composition, yes. Composition is the relationship, and the arrow to represent that looks like a diamond head arrow. Okay, in diamond head arrow, okay, for each bank there can be any number of bank accounts, right? That is the idea of array list. For each bank instance there can be any number of bank accounts. Okay, so it is also written like 1n. Okay, that means one to many relationship. For one bank there are many bank accounts, one to many relationship. Clear? Okay, fine. Now we will do slightly different thing. Okay, now what we will do is, now this bank account currently uh, is having account holder name and account number. Right now account holder name and account number, which both actually belong to the concept called bank account. Okay, and there is balance, right? uh, When you are talking about account holder, okay, account holder will not have only name, right? Account holder will have their own address, their own contact number, their own contact email. Are you getting it? Account holder will have all those extra information also, but here we are only storing account holder. That means account holder name only. Okay, we can provide one more class which contains the details of account holder. Okay, like name, email, phone number, address, such details. Okay, so that for each bank, whichever bank account is there, for that bank account we can find out more details about the customer, whoever is the account holder. Are you getting it? Okay, so now we are going to create one more class. Okay, and that class is going to act as our another composition. Okay, another composition relationship, but between bank account and that new class. Okay, so let us imagine the class name as customer. Okay, customer is the class name, and here we will have, let us say, each customer will have customer ID to uniquely recognize that particular customer. Okay, so let us imagine our customer ID as customer ID. Okay, as well as each customer will have their own name. So for that you need not write customer, let us write just name. Okay, and each customer will have address, each customer will have phone number, each customer will have email, right? Those can be considered as fields of customer. Okay, because they are storing customer related details. For all these customer related details, we also have to provide constructors, right? We have to provide constructors. So we will provide one customer constructor, which is a no argument constructor. Why? Because if we are providing any other constructor, we should also provide this. We just have learned it, right? Another constructor that we will provide is here. You will provide all the parameters for respective fields, all parameters for the respective fields. Clear? Okay, two constructors. Okay, next you will also provide all the getters and setters. Setters means mutators, and toString method. Okay, that will make our customer class ready. Fine. Now what I'm saying is, this customer class is the object which is composed inside bank account. That means this account holder variable, bank account holder variable should be connected to customer. Okay, here I will make a diamond drawing representing composition relationship. That means each bank account, okay, for now we will imagine one to one relationship. That means each bank account will have one customer. Is that meaningful? Is each bank account has one customer is correct, or each customer will have one bank account is correct? What do you think? Each customer have one bank account is meaningful. Each bank account having one customer is not meaningful, right? Okay, fine, good. Okay, so this relationship, when we are saying account holder is hold having a customer, account holder variable is connected to customer, then it means that bank account is connected to bank, and that bank account is having customer. That is not meaningful. Are you getting it? Bank account having a customer is not meaningful. A customer can have a bank account, That is more meaningful, right? So a correct relationship can be like this. A good relationship would be, you're having a bank and that bank has many customers. Okay, each bank has many customers, and then that bank can have many accounts. Are you getting it? Is this clear? This would be a good relationship. Okay, that will be in real world meaningful. Kada, each bank account is having multiple customers, and then each customer can have multiple accounts. Okay, so here the class name should be account, not accounts. Account is the class name, and when you are creating multiple objects, it will become accounts. Clear? Okay, fine. So each customer having one account, suppose, then this customer class will have one field of account type, bank account type. Okay, here when I'm saying 1 to n relationship, then each bank will have array list of bank accounts. Both are composition only, both are composition, but here we are saying that this is 1 to 1 relationship, this is 1 to many relationship. Okay, when we are saying it is 1 to many relationship, that means you will have a array list. Inside that you will have a array list. But when we are saying it is a 1 to 1 relationship, here you will just have account variable, account, let us say ACC, a normal variable. Okay, here array list because it is having multiple customers, here only variable because it is having only one account, one object. Is this clear? Okay, now for implementing this type of a relationship, what we are going to do is we are going to modify our bank application project in such a way that you are not going to provide bank accounts as the array list in the bank, but you will provide bank array list of customer. Okay, you will provide array list of customer, you will provide array list of customer. Okay, and so here this will not be called as accounts, but it can be called as customers. Okay, each customer will have again account. Now each customer can also have another type of a relationship. What is that? Each customer will have an address, right? Address is also not a one word value, right? Or even one sentence. There are multiple words in it. Okay, and each of those words are actually separated by commas. Okay, in address, what are they? Usually like house number or flat number, then building number or apartment number, apartment name, and then street number or maybe street name. Okay, and then locality, then maybe mandal or taluk or something like that, and then district, and then maybe city, then pin code, then state, then country. There are so many things, right? And so we can have one more class which will represent the idea of address. We can have another class called address. Why am I representing address as a separate class? It will have its own constructors and methods, definitely. Okay, now I'm saying that this address is belonging to a customer. Okay, and each customer will have how many addresses? Only one address kada. Okay, so this will be a one-to-one relationship. Okay, each customer will have one address, so one-to-one relationship. Okay, once again here Now, if I'm saying customer is having an address, that means here you have to write a variable like address, and variable name can be add. Are you getting it? Yes, are you getting it? Okay. Now, why are we discussing like this in diagrams? Because writing all of that code will take some time. Okay, but logic is same. What is that logic? In your current program, you have written book and author. Okay, in book and author, how you are writing? In book class, you are writing an author object or author reference variable. Same logic. Here also you have to do the exactly same thing. Okay. Yes. Why? Because customer will have address type of variable, account type of variable. By writing like that, you are implementing this type of a relationship. That's it. Okay. Are you getting it? Okay. So I will give you one example, which is book and author example in from the website. Okay. And this thing you have to try to implement at home and show me tomorrow. Is this clear? Understood? Okay. This type of relationship you are trying to implement as part of your project application. Is this clear? Understood? I'll show you one example. Other thing you have to do on your own.